Imagine waking up tomorrow and every single person on earth has $1 billion in their bank account. Not a dream, not a mistake. Every human being suddenly becomes a billionaire overnight. At first, it would feel like the greatest event in history. People would celebrate. Millions would quit their jobs. Families would buy their dream homes. People would finally pay off their debts. For a few hours, the world would feel like paradise. But then, something unexpected would happen. The money would start losing its meaning. Why? Because wealth only has value when it is limited. If everyone has billions of dollars, being rich doesn't make you special anymore. A normal house that once cost $300,000 could suddenly cost millions or even billions because everyone has more money to spend. Cars, food, houses, and almost everything people need would become extremely expensive. This is called inflation. The numbers in bank accounts would become bigger, but the actual buying power of that money would disappear. Imagine going to a restaurant and seeing a simple meal cost $50,000. A bottle of water could cost hundreds of dollars. A small apartment could cost billions. The problem wouldn't be that people have too much money. The problem would be that there wouldn't suddenly be more things to buy. There would still be the same amount of houses, the same amount of food, the same amount of cars, the same amount of land. Money would increase overnight, but the world's resources would stay almost exactly the same. Then another problem would appear. Who would do the jobs nobody wants to do? Would people still clean buildings, work in factories, collect garbage, drive buses, work on farms? Many people might decide they don't need a job anymore. Companies would have to offer much higher salaries to convince people to work. A job that paid $30,000 a year might need to pay millions just to attract workers. Businesses would struggle. Some companies would close. Others would replace workers with machines as quickly as possible. But not everything would be bad. With unlimited money, many people could finally chase their dreams. Scientists could research without worrying about funding. Artists could create without financial stress. People could spend more time with their families. Charities could receive incredible amounts of support. Poverty could disappear overnight, at least temporarily, but governments would face a huge challenge. Taxes, banking systems, and the entire global economy were built around money being scarce. Giving everyone $1 billion would completely destroy the financial systems we use today. Countries would have to create new rules and possibly a completely different economic system. Eventually, the world would probably find a new balance. Money might be replaced by something else that determines value, skills, resources, technology, access to important things, because money itself is not what makes someone wealthy. The real value comes from what money can buy. So if everyone on earth became a billionaire overnight, the world wouldn't become a paradise. It would become a completely different place. A place where being a billionaire means nothing because everyone is one. What would you do if you woke up tomorrow with $1 billion? Would you quit your job, help others, or build something amazing? Comment your answer below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more what would happen if videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.